Days after President Erdogan threatened Prime Minister Netanyahu on Eid, Turkey has unveiled a new weapon. A first clear look at Turkey's new Iron Dome Hunter warplane raises questions about its air defense role. Turkey's Hava Soj could blind Israeli radar systems without firing a shot, officials claim. Erdogan's so-called secret jammer has taken flight, an electronic warfare jet that reportedly stunned the IDF. Turkey, on a major weapons spree, flaunted the new jet shortly after unveiling what it calls its deadliest missiles. As regional tensions rise, new imagery has emerged of Turkey's secret electronic warfare aircraft. New footage suggests the long-delayed Hava Soj program is moving closer to operational status. Video posted to X shows the aircraft was featured in a clip released for the Turkish Air Force's 115th anniversary on June 1st. The footage shows the jet fitted with large external fairings, antennas, and flight test equipment. The War Zone reported the development on June 1st, noting the timing amid mounting Middle East tensions. The Hava Soj is designed to jam radars, disrupt communications, and support air operations from long range. Analysts often compare the platform to America's EA-37B Compass Call electronic warfare aircraft. Turkey sees the airborne standoff jammer as a major force multiplier for future conflicts. Reports say the aircraft is based on the Canadian-made Bombardier Global 6000 business jet. An initial plan calls for converting 4 of those airframes into specialized electronic warfare platforms. The project is being developed jointly by Turkish Aerospace Industries and ASELSAN. Based on the Bombardier Global 6000 business jet, the Hava Soj provides a long-range electronic warfare platform. It is designed specifically for standoff electronic warfare missions, keeping threats at a distance. Officials say the jet can jam enemy radars and disrupt critical communications. The aircraft is fitted with electronic support measure sensors to detect and locate adversary emissions. Turkey has equipped the system with indigenous electronics developed by ASELSAN. Experts say the jet can perform both deception and noise jamming techniques. The platform may also carry surveillance and intelligence gathering capabilities. It is intended to support operations against integrated air defense networks. Turkey plans to field 4 aircraft under the Hava Soj program, according to reports. In role and mission, it is often compared to the US EA-37B Compass Call electronic warfare jet. While the Hava Soj was not designed specifically to target Israel's defense networks, its role has nonetheless sparked debate. Analysts say modern electronic attack aircraft are built to disrupt radars and communications links. Those capabilities can complicate the operations of advanced, integrated air defense systems during a conflict. So far, there is no evidence the Hava Soj has been tested against Israel's Iron Dome system. The platform's true capabilities will only become clear once it enters active service. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan delivered a sharp rebuke to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on May 27, directly targeting his leadership and decisions. He called Netanyahu a tyrant and strongly condemned Israel's ongoing military campaign in Gaza, accusing him of driving immense civilian suffering. Erdogan made these remarks while speaking to reporters on the occasion of Eid al-Adha, using the holiday backdrop to underscore his political message. He added that the situation in Gaza had cast a dark shadow over Eid celebrations for Muslims in Turkey, saying joy was overshadowed by images of war and destruction. Erdogan said, quote, "Above all, holidays are days of love, respect, unity, togetherness, and solidarity. I also believe that the tyrant known as Netanyahu will learn the necessary lesson at the hands of the world's Muslims. Hopefully, we will see this soon." Unquote. This came after reports that Trump had been pressing Arab nations to normalize ties with Israel, further inflaming Erdogan's criticism of the regional diplomatic push. Donald Trump reportedly told Arab and Muslim leaders that he expects progress on ties with Israel after an Iran deal. An Axios report said the message came during a May 23 call with regional leaders. According to Axios, leaders on the call told Trump they supported the emerging deal with Tehran. The call reportedly included Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, and Bahrain. Trump then asked countries outside the Abraham Accords to normalize relations with Israel. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Pakistan notably still do not have formal diplomatic relations with Israel. One official told Axios there was silence on the line after Trump made the request. Axios also reported that Trump then joked by asking whether the leaders were still on the call. One official said Trump told the group he would speak with Benjamin Netanyahu next. The Trump administration now appears to be looking at a broader expansion of the Abraham Accords in the aftermath of an Iran deal. Donald Trump said he has instructed U.S. negotiators not to rush into any agreement with Iran as talks continue over possible deal. On May 24th, Trump stated that the U.S. blockade would remain in place until a final agreement is formally signed between the parties involved. The remarks marked a noticeable shift after Trump had claimed just a day earlier that a deal was already largely negotiated. Donald Trump said, and I quote, "If I make a deal with Iran, it will be a good and proper one, not like the one made by former President Barack Obama, which gave Iran massive amounts of cash and a clear and open path to a nuclear weapon. Our deal is the exact opposite, but nobody has seen it or knows what it is. It isn't even fully negotiated yet. So don't listen to the losers, who are critical about something they know nothing about. Unlike those before me who should have solved this problem many years ago, I don't make bad deals." Unquote. According to Al Jazeera, Trump appeared to be stepping back from the proposed deal amid growing internal political pressure. Meanwhile, U.S. officials told Reuters that Iran had agreed in principle to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Officials also said the current framework could provide negotiators with up to 60 days to finalize a broader agreement. Trump administration officials reportedly claimed that Mujtaba Khamenei had endorsed the broad framework of the proposed deal. However, Tasnim news agency reported that the United States was still resisting key Iranian demands, including the release of frozen Iranian financial assets.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.